He hinted at it there. Jeremy's going to talk about it a little bit more. We are expecting a little bit of snow this week.
Yeah, we saw some today, right, Stacy? There were flurries flying around here in downtown Scranton. No accumulating snow, but you just had to go north and west to see that accumulation. Potter, Tioga counties saw 1 to 2 inches of snow, and just to the west of Potter and Tioga counties, that's McKean County, smack dab in the center of Pennsylvania, but at the border of New York and Pennsylvania, 11 inches of snow. So you just had to be in the reach of those lake effect streamers to catch enough of a drift to get those accumulations. We didn't see them here, but we will see accumulations probably on Sunday and again on Tuesday. I'll time it all out, but let's look at where they are seeing accumulations, not from the sky, but from the snow blowers. As you heard Anthony say, the Camelback Mountain slopes open up on December 12th, just 2 weeks from today. At least that's their planned opening date. And they are blowing snow right now. Temperatures well below freezing right now in the Poconos. And there's a live view of the WEJL Tower, nice and lit. Absolutely gorgeous night, but it is cold out there. Temperature right now at 32 degrees, but with the added west winds at 13, it is feeling like just 23. We have sustained winds at 20 in Mount Pocono, at 12 in Williamsport, and we did have gusts up to 35, even 45 miles per hour. The further west, east you live there in the Poconos, higher mountains, of course, help to funnel the winds through the valleys, and you're at a higher elevation, so you get an enhanced wind effect, and you got 45 mile per hour wind gusts today out in Mount Pocono. Even Williamsport saw a 40 mile per hour gust. Temperatures right now in the low 20s for Mansfield. We're in the upper 20s for New Milford, right around the freezing mark for Forkston, at the freezing mark for Lewisburg, and only 2 spots right now above the freezing mark here on the map. Williamsport at 33 and Lock Haven at 34. And when you factor in the winds, I want you to take a look at Monroe County, for example. Saylorsburg at 32, Stroudsburg at 30, Lake Harmony at 26. When you factor in the wind, take a look at Mount Pocono. Feeling like just 14 degrees. Coffin Rock out in Clinton County feeling like 15. State College feeling like 17. Because when you are in a windy situation, it blows the protective bubble that your body emanates. It emanates heat out, and when you have the winds blowing that bubble away, it feels colder perceived to your skin. That's why we have the wind chill. It's actually what your skin feels, despite the thermometer reading having a certain reading. It feels colder to your skin as a result of the winds. Similar in the summertime, we have that heat index. It feels hotter to our skin because it's harder for us to sweat. So our bodies actually maintain and feel and perceive temperature differently than a thermometer does. There's a look at your satellite and radar over the 12 hours we've had past. See how the lake effect snow showers have been blowing directly off of Erie and Ontario from the northwest to the southeast. Some of those flurries and snow showers making their way into Honesdale and Scranton, even as far south and east as Milford. Out in central Pennsylvania, actually Center County, had some squall warnings because of the reduced visibility. I think we could have some reduced visibility on Sunday, but I'm not expecting squalls because it's not coming off of the Great Lakes. We still have some streamers coming off of Lake Ontario right now into the Finger Lakes region, but the winds are starting to shift, and they're blowing most of that snow into the Hudson Valley instead of into Pennsylvania right now. Maybe a few additional streamers for Potter and Tioga counties tonight. By tomorrow morning, we're wrapped up, and we spend a large part of tomorrow with reduced winds and sunshine, which is great. Further west, you might have the clouds for most of your day, and then the clouds fill in for everyone from 4 to 6 p.m. tomorrow. Remain overcast tomorrow night ahead of our next system. So the first flakes and drops happen around 6:30. There's your timestamp, 8:30. More widespread snowfall in central Pennsylvania, and then it fills in throughout the morning hours. Some heavier bands of snow, and notice how the rain snow line, that green indicating rain, the pink indicating sleet and freezing rain, and the blue indicating snow, is down towards the south of our region. So everyone's seeing snowfall at the beginning of this system. Then temperatures start to warm above the freezing mark. Here's a look at noon, and then the rain showers overtake parts of eastern Pennsylvania. Snowfall for pretty much everyone north of, I'd say, the valley cities. It just doesn't get cold enough, warm enough rather, to switch things over to rainfall. But nonetheless, we're going to see accumulations not that substantial. It'll probably be less than an inch anywhere that you actually accumulate snow. And remember, for those of you further east, you'll get rainfall on top of it, about 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch. So that'll take away any of the rainfall, any of the snowfall that we're expecting. Here is the timeline for the Tuesday storm. It comes in Tuesday afternoon, leaves by Wednesday morning. And here's a look at the GFS model, which is now bringing that rain-snow line further north than we've seen it before. So we could actually switch over to a rain-snow mix on Tuesday. As far as the latest model guidance, we'll have to keep tracking the track of that low pressure system. The further north it goes, the more rainfall we see. The further south it goes, the more snowfall we see. And we're just not too sure about it right now since models are uncertain. There's your 7-day forecast, Stacy. Don't know if you caught it, but at the end of next week, for the first time this season, we'll have temperatures in the teens.
Oh, it's here.
I know. No, December's just around the corner, so
It certainly is.
got to bundle up for sure.
Thanks so much, Jeremy.
You got it.